Welcome to the outfit, soldier. In one of Xbox 360's most memorable World War II style runs, third person co op versus THQ brings us this very special, very quirky, very goofy at times game that is near and dear to the hearts of people who remember it well after the servers had been shut down for good, before actually they had reopened it relatively recently for PC. This is the front matter opening cutscene, the eye catch, if you will.
So we are in World War II,
Hell yeah.
specifically in Nazi Germany.
Actually, we're in France. This game takes place like almost entirely in France. Meet the characters. J.D. Tyler, the lieutenant.
So why are we rescuing the French?
Because that's what the Americans did. They got involved in Normandy in 1944. They decided that they were only going to pay attention to the Pacific, but they said, well, I really am into French food. I'm going to meet some babes while I'm out there. The mademoiselles. Madame and Monsieur.
You're not supposed to use a tank shell on your own goddamn watchtower.
Tommy Mack, the sergeant.
And that is bullshit. There's no way that that light machine gun is gonna pierce or dent through that tank armoring.
Deuce Williams, the captain. You have met the three heroes of the outfit, and you can choose and play as each of these heroes in the outfit. You get to be outfitted with parachuting and tanks. Oh yes, that's what people remember this game for, is the beloved drop-in system for your gun emplacements, your vehicles, your tanks, your half-tracks, your jeeps, even your soldiers.
So I was unaware that you actually had the ability to go and record classic 360 titles. So I have a title that I have to throw at you.
Heard it. I've been recording Xbox 360 titles for every single one of the Sega Genesis games I've been doing.
Okay then.
Well, let's start a new campaign, shall we? You have the option to play either the single-player or the two-player campaign, but beware that the two-player campaign depends on both profiles having the exact same information unlocked at the exact same time. So you can only resume a campaign with players with whom we've already been playing with. Me and my brother ran into this problem where we could not do any missions together besides Mission 4 because every time we restarted the game, we had to start all over again.
So are we going to cover Project Valkyrie?
This is basically Project Valkyrie.
I like that movie.
Yeah. Valkyrie was based on a famous plot in order to assassinate Adolf Hitler well before the end of the war. It didn't work, though.
Yeah, this is Project Valkyrie. This was the plan.
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Low-res graphics. Everything looks crappy only when it's close-up. I mean, this game looked pretty good for a 2005 title.
Yeah. For the record, wings would not actually increase our top speed. It would just make us really heavy.
Yeah, right. Soldiers can't drive like that in World War II. They would have easily toppled over.
Yeah, because it's a tank. If it gets any more than, rather, it's a jeep. If it gets any more than 5 feet off the ground, it's going ass over head.
We got company, soldier. Hang on, let me finish my stogie. All right, here's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna drive past 50 German soldiers, all wielding their Panzer Schrecks and their MP-44s. We're gonna emerge completely unscathed, just in time for a really calm and cool, chilled-out briefing.
So did we hijack a Tiger tank?
We haven't even gotten into hijacking vehicles. One of the deadliest things you can do in this game is hijack an enemy vehicle.
That means it's now our problem. The Germans control most of Normandy, and the French are finding when they do fight back, they just make matters worse.
Because they are French, and that is all they are good for.
Now, mind you, I cannot say off the top of my head who plays J.D. Tyler, unfortunately. I do know that Deuce Williams is played by Robert Patrick, also known as the T-1000, and Tommy Mack is played by the guy who played Hellboy in the 2005 Guillermo del Toro movie.
So not Lawrence Fishburne.
who also played the dude from Sons of Anarchy, who also played Slade from the 2003 Cartoon Network Teen Titans. The name may hit me by the end of this episode. I hope it does, because we got another 20 minutes to go. Boom, boom.
So why are we assaulting a beachhead first? It looks like we already have an inland camp. So
well, there are German camps located everywhere. Now, our mission right now is to get closer to the main German headquarters in France in order to locate a German general who's been terrorizing the French villages around. Now, me and my brother are both going to co-op in this freaking epic, and I believe hard mode run is the one that I had selected for this one, so you got to see what hard mode looks like.
Alright, so you've got an anti-tank rifle, which unfortunately means that more than likely you're not going to actually be all that useful for the first several minutes.
Well, you don't have to be that effective for the first several minutes. This is the tutorial level. I mean, you're going to be experiencing a lot of tutorial syndrome for the first couple missions in this game. Just to, introduce the game's hallmark characteristic, destruction on demand. You press Y on your Xbox 360 controller to bring up your spinning wheel of goodies that you can bring in using your command points, which is our currency at top middle for each of the left and right playing players that you see right now. You can only bring in items. I mean, first of all, based on what you actually can right now, because this is the first mission, the game is seriously limiting what you can bring in. Just soldiers right now. But you have to spend your command points in order to bring in soldiers and other resources.
Now, is there friendly fire?
There is friendly fire, yes. You should not. Do not fire on your own soldiers. Do not fire at your teammate, because you will cause damage and you will cause bad shit to happen.
So more than likely, I'm supposed to be holding on to my grenades for specifically enemy entrenchments.
Capture the strategic objective. If you die, and you will die repeatedly throughout this game, you can respawn there, as long as the enemy does not capture it back. And now we're also getting introduced to squad commands, because you have a squad of up to 4 soldiers, as indicated by the 4 soldier icons at the bottom of the respective player screens, as long as they're...
You're not very good with these grenades, Mr. Cloud.
There's a lot of things I'm not good with at this game, like winning in multiplayer. Squad commands will allow you to keep organize your squad. It does matter having a squad. It makes a difference. It gives the enemy other targets. It also allows you to make your team more aggressive in order to answer an enemy situation, like, for example, moving up beyond the front lines in order to attack. Now we're airdropping in 250mm anti-tank guns.
Okay.
Literally,
there is exploding the jeeps way too close to our defensive line.
Hold the line. Let me light my stogie.
I like that the tires have the ability to just flow wherever they want.
HQ needs you at the next base. Move forward, soldier.
So, are we gonna summon the jeep then?
Yes,
we're gonna summon.
We're gonna summon a jeep. Let's each get our own jeep, shall we? Depending on how many people you have in your squad, you can be the driver, you can be the gunner, you can be passenger 1, or you can be passenger 2.
Don't destroy the wire meshes. Those are important in order to generate shooting galleries.
I freaking love the destructible environments in this game. You can blow up just about everything in this game, including each other.
Yeah, but your vehicles have limited durability, Mr. Cloud, and every time you destroy destructible environment pieces, you take some pretty significant damage.
Something like that. All right, come on, take out the soldiers. The Jeep is the weakest vehicle of them all, so you will find that even ordinary machine gun fire can be seriously detrimental to your health. Oh my goodness, we have just been getting bombarded with such wonderful mechanics. Now we have to capture the motor pool. This is going to allow us to access some heavier article vehicles, including...
Admittedly, the objective capturing takes place really quickly, at least at the moment.
This is the same kind of capture the flag style, get the strategic objectives and the motor pool and other things that you would see in multiplayer. They want you to get used to giving up control and also regaining control of landmarks in order to achieve game balance during a regular game. However, during the
we have a little bit of RTS of elements going around here.
Yeah, this game is a wonderful mix of real-time strategy using destruction on demand and also a third-person shooter style. I mean, you can't do both at the same time, mind you. However, you will find that both are equally effective, especially getting a handle on where best to put your emplacements in order to hold back your enemies.
Out of the Jeep, out of the Jeep, out of the Jeep.
Get the hell out! You know, J.D. Tyler is easily one of the more powerful of the hero units because he has a rifle, and headshots are effective in this game. Don't shoot at me, god damn it.
So I'm getting a lot of Brutal Legend vibes, honestly.
I can totally dig that. There's gonna be a lot of rock. There's gonna be a lot of like like
not necessarily in the scoring, but specifically in the gameplay loop. Like we're trying to combine the elements of a third-person shooter with an RTS as well as having action gameplay set pieces.
As I recall, Brutal Legend was more of a third-person shooter than an RTS, but it became like a full-blown RTS by the time you got to the end of the game.
Yeah.
This is a game that wants you to master the RTS element basically immediately. Remember, you can use your half-tracks in heavily armored vehicles in order to plow through machine gun nests, just not through anti-tank guns. Run them over, goddammit.
Sit on the point, sit on the point, sit on the point.
Alright, now while we're capturing the strategic objective.
Alright, to the next base.
The campaign does not let you go back over areas all that often. The corridor style will allow you to more readily ignore areas that you've already been to in the interest of just getting to the end of the corridor. Multiplayer, however, the levels are a lot more circular in design, which will require you to roam around the map and go to areas as needed, especially areas you've already been to in the event that your base, which was previously captured,
I
was
noticed
captured.
that your brother's vehicle isn't actually taking damage.
That might be because we can heal each other's vehicles, which is beautiful in co-op mode. Is all you have to do is highlight with your aiming cursor another player's vehicle. You press the A button on your Xbox 360 controller. You spend some command points, and you can repair the vehicle, and the repair cost you pay is proportional to the health bar of the vehicle as well as what the destruction on demand command point cost of the vehicle is. Yeah.
Now he's actually taking damage.
So healing vehicles is really effective. You want to heal your vehicles versus dropping in new vehicles because it's cheaper.
Right.
Call in a flat gun. Try to earn that medal. Come on, call him a Stuka. There you go, call him a whatever. Whatever it's called.
So, with the flat gun, do you actually need to lead your shots?
No, the shots are pretty immediate.
Okay.
Tighten the
now,
look.
do you guys share command points?
Yes, we do. We do have shared command points. For co-op, you do. The good thing about these early missions is that there's not a lot that we have to prepare for, so you would have to be hard pushed to make a serious strategic error. We're also getting a lot of points because we're killing a lot of enemy units.
Right. Where is the flat gun? Machine gun nest.
Hang on there,
Anti-tank
Buster.
gun.
You gotta wait for... Okay, I guess now you can use an airstrike to advance the game.
No. Oh. Oh, it's there. It's just okay. Yeah, it's there. It just wasn't highlighted.
Yeah, that way. Go that way. Back up now. Don't want to get hit by your own airstrike.
As you end up running over the rocks anyway.
Airstrikes are fucking devastating in multiplayer. Holy fuck! The road ahead is going to be dangerous.
Alright, so now we get to call in some heavy armor.
Even though we already had the motor pool, you gotta let the game just do its thing and have you get the shit only when it's time to get the shit.
Right.
Oh Jesus! Oh, watch out! It's a machine. It's a what kind of tank is it? It's that kind of tank. It's the one that has not a cannon but a machine gun nest on top. Save game.
So.
Yes, Mr. Gerda.
All right. My question is, are you supposed to be aiming for critical weak points on the tank?
You can call the machine gunner on top a critical weak point. If you take out the machine gun, if you take out the guy operating the machine gun on a vehicle, you will actually disable the machine gun on the tank. And in campaign mode, the computer is scripted to exit the vehicle in the event that it doesn't have a machine gunner, so that it can reassign one of its units. Get out of the tank.
Finish taking the strategic objective.
All right, step slowly away from the tank before it is toast. Take out the cannoneers. Try
there.
Crouch. There you go. Okay, but see, they got out of the car, and now they get back in the car so that someone else can go into the gunning position. Jesus Christ. This is war, damn it. This is going to be chaos. Patch it up.
Oh, so now we have hijacked up one of their tanks. Okay.
No, the green ones, it's pretty easy to tell the difference between American units and German units. The German units are usually black-colored, and the American units are usually green-colored.
But this one has got a different style of nest on top.
No, we got both of the 900 costs, just tanks.
Okay.
We do also have flamethrower tanks, and we have Calliope tanks. The Calliope tanks will send what is basically the Army's idea of fireworks. So you can use fireworks to take out your opponents. Very 4th of July.
And protect at least 5 allied paratroopers.
Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself if you screw up these optional objectives. This one is kind of hard. I don't really care for the ones that require you to protect things. I am much more interested in destroying things in this game.
Well, go get the strategic objective so that you can actually spawn in units over there.
I'm stuck. Yeah, get off of the cliff. Help! Help! Come on, you can do it. Roll! Roll with your armor.
Yay!
Destroy the nest. Damn it. Hey, who threw that?
Alright, we neutralized the strategic objective. You didn't capture it, though.
In the name of America.
Oh, now you have.
So as long as you have at least one team unit near a strategic objective or any of the motor pool, the radio tower, or the armory, that you will continue to fill up the capturing objective bar until you get it all the way. Yeah, stamper!
And boink!
Hell yeah. I like making things go boom. Bum 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 bum. Quick, keep spamming that repair button. Yeah, I can tell that this is definitely hard mode, because when you kill units When you kill infantry units in hard mode, you only get 12 command points per kill. In easy mode, you get 19 units for every infantry that you take out.
So I think you actually scored the medal for the paratrooper survival.
Maybe. I remember, as I recall, this upcoming paratrooper objective does not go over so well. Oh no, they took out the bridge. Now what of us?
Repair the bridge and continue towards the church.
To repair a bridge, target the area the bridge crosses and press A on your Xbox 360 controller.
Which would actually be circle on your PlayStation controller.
They just drop in a new bridge on parachutes. Isn't this novel? Good
Yay!
job. You protected 10 allied paratroopers. You get the Combat Aid trophy. Alright, now you want to see why it takes us all of 2 minutes to clear this area out. This area is dangerous. They got
Well, mostly because you guys aren't actually firing on the enemy tanks here.
They got tank positions, they got AT units, they got grenade throwers, Panzer Shreks. Yep, and there goes the tank.
Well, you traded one tank for one. No, one tank for one, so...
Quick, we need more bodies. Mac, get in there. Swan, another tank. Oh yeah, also take care not to be standing where the vehicle is going to land, because you will die if your airdropped in units land on you. You can actually use it as a weapon.
we're already a fifth dead.
So if your enemy is not aware that you're dropping in something with destruction on demand, as indicated by the smoke signal, you can actually use your destruction on demand as a weapon. Okay, now repair the tank. Now, wait a second for the tank health bar to regen. Okay, now go get him. I need a few good men, and they better have balls.
So are we going to blow up the church?
No,
we're
we're
going to secure the church entrance, which is, killing all the tanks that are still floating about.
Yep, so as soon as you take out the last of the units, the mission is over. Not every mission in the game necessarily requires you to clear the area. Actually, some of them is literally just a dash to the finish line. Well, this has been a loud and explosive introduction to this wonderful World War II based game, and in the next part, after we take out this very last cannon car, we are going to investigate what has happened to this French village.
Be safe, everybody.